Yo, what is up, guys? So, today, we got a bit more of like a serious topic to discuss. Uh, Obviously, you guys can tell by the title, some pretty serious shit has gone down. So, before this video starts, there is a bit of a trigger warning for anyone who might have might have themselves been involved in something like this, or maybe they know someone or whatever it is. Just a bit of a trigger warning, just because it's pretty disgusting stuff that we're kind of talking about today, and I wouldn't want anyone to feel uncomfortable if they've experienced something like that before. So just be warned. But the big news came out over this weekend that YouTuber EDP445 got caught again, and what I'm referencing is multiple times over the last few years. There was one big time, and it was April of, I think, 2021, I believe, or maybe 2020. He got caught, or he got baited into messaging a minor. Now, when I say baited, I mean someone posed as, it's like those Dateline NBC type shows, where they pretend to be an underage girl or guy, but a lot of the time it's underage girl, and then talk to these creepy ass pedophile men, and they try and basically bait them into meeting up. And after they say to meet up, then they kind of catch them, the Chris Hansen type thing, like, why don't you have a seat over there, the typical thing. So EDP got hit with that, and I think it was either 2020 or 2021. He got hit with that. And so everyone was kind of like, yo. Like, there was this whole chat log. There was all these FaceTime receipts and all this different stuff that these people had on him. And they confronted him and they showed him all the messages. And he was like, at the time, he seemed very sad and sorry about it, right? Of course, that's how they all seem. Like, anytime you have one of these pedophile, creepy ass, dudes, they always say I'm so sorry. I'll never do anything like this again. I don't know what I was thinking. They always do it again. But not only to do it again, but to get caught again in 4K. And not only to get caught this time for messaging a minor and it being that it was baited. This time, EDP messaged an actual 15-year-old girl. He's 36, I think. Maybe younger, but whatever. Probably he's in his 30s. And he messaged a 15-year-old girl. So we're going to watch a little of JiDion's video. And JiDion is the one that helped put it all together. There was I forgot the guy, there's a more professional guy that does stuff like this. And JiDion kind of came on to help out type shit. Which is good because JiDion has such a big platform that hopefully EDP can actually get fucking locked up this time for real. And not just showing off on the internet oh, look at this guy, haha, and then it's gone. Because I heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I heard even the Dateline, Chris Hansen stuff, a lot of those cases were never a lot of those cases were just straight thrown out because these people were not doing the correct measures, so it could not be used in the court of law. So I wonder if I think that's the same situation that he ran into a few years back when he was messaging that girl. Because you're posing as someone else, there's no legal crime there, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Because if someone's this girl that they pretended to be was 13 or something like that, which is fucking vile, right? Vile. To even talk to a 13-year-old, at first he started off pretty slow, and then he got so graphic towards the end. Now, obviously this wasn't an actual 13-year-old girl. It was actually an of-age woman messaging, proposing as this 13-year-old girl. So I'm pretty sure in the court of law, there's no legal binding shit that he was messaging a minor. Even if he was I'm sorry, I have to clean my glasses, but even if he thought it was, there is no proof that he was actually messaging a minor those things. Now, should he be on is he on some sort of watch list? Are people like less likely to hire him and for jobs and for all this, etc. Of course, and I'm pretty sure he was like banned off YouTube for a while. I think he still might be. I seen that he was on TikTok and shit, but like I don't know. I think he keeps getting banned on there too. But it is an insane story, right? An insane story. So the first one started. If you guys are into this at all, you'll probably remember this. But the first time, like this has happened multiple times to him now, which is crazy that people still like he even has any sort of following whatsoever. So the first time he was like messaging this girl, I think she might have, I don't know how old she was, I can't remember. But he was talking to her online, either Instagram or whatever the fuck. And it came out that he was talking to this underage girl, and his claim was that she lied to him. That she told him that she was 18. And I think she eventually admitted it too, that she did tell him she was 18. So that one kind of was like, okay, still a bit weird, but if she said she was 18, I'm not, obviously that's not usable in the court of law. Like, oh, she said this. That doesn't fucking matter. You should still not be a fucking creepy ass, but technically, that's kind of why everyone was like, all right, whatever, fine. That's still weird, but fine. Then came the one with the baiters, the guys that bait, whatever the fuck. I don't even know what they're called, really. They baited him. In the text messages, the girl claimed multiple times that she was 18, that she was 13, multiple times. So you can't even this was the time when people were kind of like, yo, this is actually very fucking weird, and he's fucking disgusting. And it was obviously it was a someone posing to be this person, but posing to be a 13-year-old girl, and they face-tapped her or face-tuned her photos to make her look younger, and all these things. So he knew that she was 13 from the jump. So that's when a lot of people were like, yo, what the fuck? And they sort of were like, okay, this guy is fucking weird. And that's when he got kind of isolated from the internet. I heard that he got arrested for it, but of course, again, I think part of the problem is he technically, in the eyes of the law, technically did not break any laws at that point. I think that's where it is. Because you could say you're soliciting, sex from a minor. He didn't technically, because he was technically talking to an of-age adult, even though he thought it was someone younger. Technically, I think that's where all the laws are there, and I think that's why his bitch ass is still out of jail, truthfully. So it kind of died down, I think he lost his YouTube channel. He got removed off YouTube. He kind of got removed off everything. Apparently he was driving DoorDash and shit, and people noticed it was him and then reported him to DoorDash. He was losing all of his shit. He sort of made a little bit of a comeback on like Twitter and shit, or TikTok. I don't know if he's on other social medias, but I kept seeing like his videos on TikTok, and everyone was kind of like, yo, what the fucking, there's this whole running joke about the cupcake. But and again, if you don't know what happened, he went to meet up with this 13-year-old girl that he thought he was meeting up with this 13-year-old girl. But his excuse the whole time was that he was going to because she had made cupcakes, and that he was going to get a cupcake, and he was going to grab a cupcake and then leave. That was his whole excuse the whole time, even though everyone in the world knew that was a fucking lie, just a straight fucking lie. But that was his running excuse. So everyone in the comments was always saying cupcakes and cupcake, but people are still watching and still following, which is weird. And I think a lot of people are trying to do that troll baiting and just messing with him or whatever. Some people watch it because they truly think he's funny. I mean, his fans are super young, I would assume. But so he kept having this little bit of a following, and I don't know if he was still making a lot of money. I don't know exactly what he's doing money-wise, but he was, he's back. He was back making content on the internet after literally getting exposed for saying that he wanted to have sex with a minor. It was on, there was receipts, and he kind of admitted to it also. They were like, did you say this to a 13-year-old girl? And he was like, yes. Yet he somehow could still make a content for an app. TikTok, I mean, obviously, it's a massive platform. There are a lot of children on TikTok. A lot. So it's crazy to let someone like that on the app. Crazy. But I don't necessarily think that they knew, or maybe he kept making new accounts. I don't really know what the hell was going on. But just the other day, now we're here. Just the other day, we get this video that comes, or we get this this teaser. I don't know if I think it was, you know what came first is the one of the victims. I think the victim came forward and like released a statement, which was just, it was her in front of the camera saying that he started talking to her when she was 15. She was like, I think she was 16 at this point, and basically saying all these things that like, I think she shared a bunch of like private messages, and that she didn't turn him in because she was actually scared of him. Because if you go back to, and also with this one, he's known for having a lot of weapons. Like he's known to have a lot of weapons. That's part of his like personality, was that he has a bunch of guns and a bunch of this and a bunch of that. So it's scary because you think that this guy is actually a dangerous person, even though he probably wouldn't do anything. But who knows, right? This man is willing to talk to minors over the internet. Who knows what he's willing to do? If he's willing to drive to someone's house and do something bad, you don't know. So this girl was scared to come forward, which I don't blame her. And again, this is a, at that time, 15, 16-year-old girl. You'd be scared as shit of something going on. So she kind of like played along with him for the most part, just so he would kind of like leave her alone type shit. Or maybe not leave her alone, but so he wouldn't do anything. And that's what she said. And so I seen a lot of people in the comments were, why did you play along? You're kind of baiting him into, and it doesn't matter. And I think, and he slid in, and JiDion talks about it in his video, and we're going to watch it in just a minute. But it was clear as day that she was 15. It was in her bio, and he followed her and slid into her DMs. So you can say whatever you want about, oh, she's baiting him by continuing to comment. It doesn't fucking matter. It does not fucking matter. He went out first and reached out and slid into her DMs. There's a difference, right, between like responding to fans and actually like small talk and flirting with fans, right? And I don't think that this girl was a fan. I think this was just some girl that he found. I think he found her via JiDion's Discord, actually, which is kind of insane. But the first girl, the one that was like the baiters, I don't know why I say baiters. That's kind of a weird term, but they played this character as she was a fan of his. And I've said this many times. I have many people reach out to my DMs every day and say they love my videos, ask me to react to stuff, yada yada yada. I don't know how old these people are that reach out to me, right? I mean, some people are like, I'm a 17-year-old artist, like look out for my next single. Sure, whatever. But I don't sit down and have conversations with people in my DMs. I just don't. I don't. Because it's weird, right? Interacting with people is one thing, right? Having a conversation, having a discourse with someone, maybe someone asks about a certain album, whatever. But I'm not having small talk with people, with like followers. It's just, I'm not doing it. So I don't care what these like EDP defenders are gonna come out and say. It's so weird to defend someone like that. It's so fucking weird to want to defend someone like this. But we're gonna check out JiDion's video. I already know this video is gonna be a bit longer than most of the videos I post on here, but I feel like it's pretty important to talk about. So we're gonna watch a little of JiDion's video, and I'm gonna have some commentary throughout. So here's the video.
A lot of you guys are probably like, oh, damn, JiDion's probably like super excited and everything. I'm actually pissed because you guys were not supposed to know about this yet. And I know you guys are probably like, damn, JiDion, what you're contradicting yourself here. You posted it. You guys were not supposed to know about this yet. Like, we were trying to get this all, bro. A lot of things did not go according to plan, chat. It sucks, but you know what? In life, you gotta just roll with the punches. But the stream that we were supposed to do with EDP, when I was gonna do that interview with him, that was the catalyst for all of this to start. The reason I'm here today, I could talk about it because the victim went public. So what happened was, when EDP joined my Discord, when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right? And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her. I'm sad to report. No, actually, I'm happy slash sad to report, but he slid in an actual 15-year-old's DMs. Like, no joke. The girl is legit 15 years old, and he slid in her DMs. So that's why this situation is so much more delicate than everything else, right?
So that's the thing with me that's the thing that really stuck out to me, right? Because this isn't like someone posing to pretending to be a 13-year-old, a 14, whatever it is. This is an actual. This was. I mean, I think she's 16 now, but at the time, a 15-year-old girl, an actual 15-year-old girl, and JiDion's talking about it like, obviously it's a very delicate situation because it is. Because you don't want, EDP out here doing this crazy things to this actual. That's why, like, when you are baiting people into this stuff, you use fake pictures or you use like pretend, you use adults that pretend to be kids to bait these people into doing this stuff. Because you don't want to put actual kids in danger. That's why it's a very rough situation. But that's also, JiDion saying that it's good, but it's bad. It is bad. I mean, obviously, it's really fucking bad. But the good part about it is hopefully now, because this is an actual victim, and there's just proof and tons of proof on it, an actual victim that is actually underage, not just someone pretending to be. Hopefully, at this point, that means that he can actually get his bitch ass locked up. And you know what they fucking do to, like, child predators in prison is they beat their fucking ass. And I hope that happens to him.
Right? So fast forward a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key put EDP on, chat. I'm sorry. If it wasn't for me trying to do the interview with him, he would have never found her Discord, and he would have never found her IG. So, but nah, jokes aside, let's fast forward a little bit more. After a couple days, shout out to my mods, especially Inside. Inside lets me know that he initiated contact with her. So the first thing I did was I hopped on a call with her. I talked to her. I made sure she was okay and everything. She was chilling. She was big chilling. She was just like, yeah, nah, like, he's a weirdo and stuff. And I told her mom about the situation. Her mom knew about it. So the first thing I decided to do was, like, I had to hit up not EDP. I had to hit up Skeet. Something this big, like, chat. Skeet sets up all the EDP catches that we do. He does all the work. He initiates all the contact. He does all the work. All I do is just show up and record. So I could have took this for myself and been like, you know what? I don't want anybody else to be a part of this. I want this to be me, myself, and I.
Which, again, that goes back to the point where it's like, I don't think, like, and again, there's going to be all those people that are going to sit here and claim that, like, maybe JiDion did this for views and attention and for monetary gain. But in reality, I don't think so. I think, I don't necessarily agree with some of the stuff that JiDion does for attention, right? Some of the pranks that he does, I feel like some of them are a little over the top, yada, whatever. And that doesn't matter. But him just doing this, I don't think that this one is for money for this. Because he doesn't need money. Like, he makes a lot of money. He makes a lot. So I don't think that this is necessarily, I think this is to hopefully shine enough light. And JiDion, like, again, he has a huge platform, JiDion does. So hopefully this shows enough of how much of a fucking sicko EDP is that they can get his fucking bitch ass the hell out of here.
But I literally was talking to myself. I was like, I can't do that. Skeet's been too good to me. Skeet's been too much of a real friend to me. If we're gonna do the biggest catch in EDP history, we gotta do it with the GOAT himself. So I hit up Skeet and we pulled up on him.
So
we pulled up on him together. We called so many people EDPs, but we actually caught the back-to-back champ. Because that's what he is now. EDP is a back-to-back cupcake champion. So
to get caught twice like that is insane. That's how you know he's not sorry. He doesn't fucking care. He does not care that it ruined his, he's so much of a fucking creeper ass bitch. He does not give a fuck about the repercussions. Clearly. Because he's willing to go meet another underage girl out in public without getting, like, barely any other information. Like, you would think that someone that was in that situation before would be more careful, right? You would think that, because last time it ruined your whole fucking career because you went to this girl's apartment complex, and then all these people pulled up on you. So you would think this time, if you were gonna meet someone, you'd be more fucking careful. But he's a jackass. So
get all the information about all the DPs that he was sending. Brody was FaceTiming her. It was crazy. Oh, she just texted me now. Oh, really? He's shitting us on Twitter. Can you send me the tweets, please? But the moral of the story is we caught him. We caught him in 4K. It's really not that deep. I mean, it is deep. Brody's going to jail. He sent DPs to a 15-year-old girl. He sent videos. Allegedly. The reason why I'm upset, chat, is because I didn't want...
And if you weren't aware, I'm sure some of you guys can put it together, but DPs is standing for, like, dick pics. So he was sending, like, dick pics to an underage girl.
This to go out public until after he got arrested, you know? I wanted him to get arrested. I wanted him to be behind a jail cell because at the end of the day...
See, this is where I agree with JiDion, too, because, like... And I truthfully think that he didn't want this to get... I don't think he wanted this to get out. I truthfully don't. And that's where, again, where I'm sort of leaning towards the fact that he wasn't doing this for money. And I don't think he is doing this for money. This is what kind of... This part, because he was like... He wanted to wait until EDP is in jail. Because this, again, could interfere with law enforcement. Because you got all this background bullshit going on. Not only from JiDion's fans, but, like, everybody's making... including myself, right? Making content about it, talking about it. Now, does that fuck with the case? Maybe it does. But I also think there's a chance that because it's such a big thing, that maybe it gives law enforcement more of a, like, push to, like, let's fucking go and get this fuck.
What is catching him again gonna do? It's really nothing new. Same shit, different day. So I wanted this to be different by him being behind bars. But it got leaked out, so it being leaked out and everything, I was just like, okay, fuck it, we ball. Oh, okay, I got some tweets from him. All right, chat, here, hold up. I gotta go to his Twitter. Let's see what he said. We live in a day and age where little skank-ass hoes can go around here purposely setting up ninjas. B-word, get a life, and get the F off the internet. I'm a piece of ish, but niggas still want my picture.
What is up with him?
Okay. Damn, bro, he's really tweeting out here. Yo, Brian!
See, I don't give a... Like, that is crazy. Like, we live in a day and age where people try to set dudes up. Hey, brother, it doesn't matter what you think. It's not someone just trying to extort you for money. It's not that. It's someone trying to expose you for being a fucking creeper. And not going in... And, like, even if, like... He didn't send this girl DP, all this stuff. You slid into a 15-year-old's DMs. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking setup at the end of the day. You slid into a 15-year-old's DMs multiple times now. It's not just a one-time thing. You've done it multiple times. So guess what, EDP? You deserve to be behind bars, getting your ass fucking kicked every single fucking day in jail. And I hope you do. So let me skip forward a little bit. He gets into this Discord call. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, really. But JiDion gets into this Discord call with these two other guys. They're talking to EDP. And you'll see, or it's either Discord or Zoom or something. I don't know. I think it's Discord. But you'll see, like, JiDion's screen is, like, blank. His camera's off for the time being. And he's just talking until he does the reveal, but here it is.
Yeah, man, so is the allegations true, bro? Like, I'm just really trying to figure out.
Lawyer.
See, again, I'm sorry, but what the fuck is wrong with like, truthfully, what is wrong with this fucking dumbass? All this shit just went down again. You're getting exposed again. Why would you jump on a Discord call with some random dudes? Why would, and then, like, someone asks him a question, he just goes, lawyer. How about don't go on the internet for the time being until, and if this shit, if you want to sit here and claim that this shit isn't true, stay off the fucking internet and let the lawyers handle what they gotta handle.
Wait, you actually have a lawyer working on the process and shit? I don't say shit, lawyer.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like ratting on yourself, you know. You can't be snitching on yourself.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
But, like, I feel like people are just trying to set you up at this point. Like, I don't know, like, what's going on, but, like, it doesn't even seem real at this point. You know what I mean?
They are.
Did you piss somebody off to like set them up like that? Because like, why would somebody want to set you up? Like, they gotta have some personal beef with you.
Well, something you have to understand.
Even if it was a setup, right? Even if it was a fucking setup, multiple times the girls have shared their age. Where's the setup? Where are you getting set up? Please explain to me where you're getting set up at. You are knowingly talking to underage girls. Knowingly. So where is the fucking setup here? That's where I'm like, he keeps trying to claim like, oh, I just keep getting, people fucking hate me so they keep setting me up. Where's the setup? You're doing it. You're a grown ass man. You're in your fucking 30s. I think he's like 32, 33. And you're talking to underage girls. Where is the setup here? Please explain it to me.
And I've been, I'm not trying to come off as condescending, so I apologize. This is something that I've told people this shit way, like about a few years ago.
Do I make the reveal?
Is it time? I can't hear it. Is it time?
When you
Chat, do I make the reveal
do
yet?
something that you're passionate about that other people can't do, you know what I mean?
This guy's trying to claim that like people are setting him up because he's successful at what he does. First of all, you're not successful anymore, buddy. You're not. But also, welcome to the fucking internet, you dickhead. Like, welcome to the internet. How many comments do I get on a daily basis that people tell me I suck at singing or at doing anything? They tell me I suck every single day. Every single day I get comments that I stink. But am I out here messaging minors? No, I'm not.
Level, you know what I mean? They start making up shit and they start trying to
who's making up
make your
shit?
life as miserable as they possibly can. And that's what, and that's basically all this shit is, dude. I mean, hate, jealousy, you know what I mean? That's
So,
what it is.
What do you do with that hate?
I mean,
He
me
eats
personally,
cupcakes. That's what he does. What's up, Brian? Yeah! Remember me, nigga? You're goated! You're fucking goated!
Hey, Dolby, run! You! Yo! Oh my god! Yo, we hit your dash!
I told you.
I checked my sexy. I just want to say before. Okay, I want to Cano's voice.
Okay, I don't really know what the rest of this is about. I haven't really watched the rest of this, but yeah, man, honestly, that's about it. It's just it was kind of a funny little confrontation of him. But you really hear like this side of EDP where he truthfully, I don't think he really believes he did anything wrong. I still to this day do not think he believes that he did anything wrong. Which is insane to me. And like I said, I hope that everything goes well with this case. I hope that because he actually was messaging a minor this time and not like someone posing as a minor, that the law can actually get this man and get him the fuck in jail. Because fuck him, fuck everything he stands for. And I hope he goes to jail and I hope he fucking rots in there. And I hope he gets his fucking ass kicked every single day in jail. Because he's a piece of shit, he's a disgusting human being. And it doesn't matter. There's no coming back. There's no coming back. It doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what you do. Whenever you are committing any sort of sex crime, you deserve to rot in fucking hell. But I'd like to see you rot in jail first and then rot in hell later. But not only is committing a sex crime, but committing a sex crime against a minor, a child, you deserve to fucking rot. And I hope he does. And I pray to fucking God that he does not get off again. Because he's just going to keep doing this. He clearly doesn't give a fuck. Clearly. He keeps claiming that he keeps getting set up, yet he keeps falling into the same fucking trap. So if it's consistently a setup, you would think he would stop doing it, right? Nope, not him. Not EDP. Fuck him. And I hope he goes to jail. I truthfully do. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I know it's a bit of a longer video for this channel, but I felt it was necessary because this is such a touchy subject that I I hope that people making content of it either, drives, hopefully it doesn't do the opposite thing of what we want, but hopefully it drives, more law enforcement, seeing like all these people, like this public outrage against this man, that they'll be more likely to take the case and to like go forward with this case and not be like, it's fine, whatever. Like, I want them to take this shit fucking serious, because it is serious. So, but anyway, thank you guys. If you did like, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos. This channel, you guys know how it is. I kind of, whenever I have content ideas, whenever I do, I'll just randomly post. So make sure you have those post notifications on so you know when I do post. Other than that, I'm posting on all the other channels weekly, so stay on top of those as well. And until next time, it's your boy, King Boys Productions. Squaw.